Now, this question, the way that it's worded, they wouldn't ask you to the nearest tenth and expect you to get that right on an exam, because that might be a little bit hard. But we're going to see how close we can get. But what they might ask on the exam is they might ask you between which two whole numbers is log 5 of 100. Is it between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5, 8,882 and 8,883? Between which two whole numbers is this answer? Between 2 and 3. And how do we know that? 5 cubed is 125. 5 squared is 25. So we would guess that somewhere in between 2 and 3, 5 to the something is going to be 100. So you're saying 2.7? Okay. So this is our estimate that that's going to equal 100. Now, we have a log button on our calculator, but unfortunately the log button that we have on our calculator is a log base 10. If you have a newer calculator, and you go to where you do fractions, so alpha y equals, and you go over to function, the newer calculators have log base. If you have an older calculator, you won't be able to do this, but I'll show you how you can do it. So if you go to the fifth one, so you go alpha y equals, the same way that you would write a fraction, and you go over to function, and you go to log base. It allows you to type in the base. I want log base 5 of 100. And you get 2.86. So we were pretty close with 2.7. To the nearest tenth, it's actually 2.9. If you don't have the newer calculator that allows you to do this, what you have to know is you can type the regular log button, which is right beside the 7, do log of 100, and divide that by log of 5, and you'll notice you get the same answer. So we can do this on our calculator, but if this was an actual estimate question on an exam, they would ask you to estimate between which two numbers to show that you understand how logs work. That logs are solving for an exponent. We're trying to find 5 to the something is 100. If you think of your powers chart, you know 5 squared, you know 5 cubed, and 100 has to be somewhere in between them. It's kind of interesting that it's 2.9, right? Because you would think it wouldn't be so close to 3 already. Okay, so the questions you can do. Anybody getting hungry? Could use like a hamburger or something? Okay. 13 and 15.